What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Crossing Void video. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the new Autumn Festival. It's the brand new festival, the very first for the global release of Crossing Void. We're going to check to see what you need to get and what you need to prioritize. So let's hop on in. All right, let's take a look at the Autumn Festival. Simply tap on the top left-hand corner under your event, and the first thing that should pop up should be the Autumn Fest section. Now, the Autumn Festival lasts from November 15th all the way to December 5th. So as of today's date, we have about 15 days left for this festival. So it's extremely important that if you haven't gotten on this yet, make sure to hop in and do as many of the dungeons that you can and complete as many of the missions that you can. So you should have enough time, if you started today, to get at least 1 to 2 items on my priority list. If you're a new player, you might not be able to get everything, but I still highly recommend that you participate in the event and you take advantage of all the free rewards you get just from logging in. So it's a short event, but make sure you take advantage. So let's talk about the missions first. So under the missions tab, you have plenty of different daily missions that you can complete. The main one that I want you to focus on is the daily mission 1. And in this one, you can actually earn 1 free crane ticket every day simply for logging in. Next is the limited mission. So doing daily missions will earn you progress towards the limited missions, which also give you crane tickets. And we'll talk about those here in a bit. So for example, if you farm any dungeon 10 times, you get a free crane ticket, which can be used for a chance at an S rank hero. The event drop rates aren't amazing. However, you do still get a chance at an S rank hero and S rank equipment, which could help you in the overall game progression. So next, let's talk about dungeons. Here, you will farm the event currency and also get a chance to receive a random character fragment from stage 6. Stage 6 can be run 3 times a day. I would highly recommend getting these fragments. Although not exclusive to the event, they can still give you a chance to increase the rank of heroes that you might already have. Additionally, the event currency drop rate is about 12 coins per 6 energy. The drop rate for the 12 coins is going to be in stage 5 and stage 6. So stage 1 through 4 give you lower coins. So when I'm talking about these numbers here coming up, I'm only looking at stage 5 and 6. Since you can only farm stage 6 3 times a day, you're going to want to focus on stage 5. And this is right before the second area opens up, which is in 3 days. So we might get additional dungeons that give us more coins, but for now, stage 5 is where you want to be. Since the drop rate is 12 coins per 6 energy, 1-5 and 1-6 is the most efficient as it rewards you with the most amount of coins per stage clear. Next, let's move on to the crane game. In the crane game, all of the free crane tickets that you earn through daily missions and limited missions, you can use here. So when you actually use the crane tickets, you get a chance at gacha tickets, Sword Art Online S characters, S equipment, and also random character fragments from the Autumn Fest box. A little disclaimer, after 91 pulls of the crane game, you actually get a free A rank selector ticket. So if you see a character that you want from the selection, I would highly encourage you to aim toward that 91 pulls so that you are guaranteed that hero. You can view the heroes available in the limited missions. So if you go back and you go into missions and you go to limited missions and you scroll over, you're going to have Game Master 3. This is the 91 pulled. And if you tap on the little box, you're going to be able to see all of the A characters that are available once you do those 91 pulls. So as you can see here, if you see any of your favorite characters or a character that you really want, I definitely recommend that you try to go for those 91 pulls. Moving on to the exchange. As you farm the dungeons, you'll earn autumn coins, which can be used to purchase exclusive items in the exchange shop. In the exchange shop, here are my top 3 things that you should be aiming for. Number 1, the exclusive equipment. So the exclusive equipment is on this second little box here. This equipment is S rank equipment. It is also limited equipment, so it's only available for the duration of the event. Once the event is gone, this equipment is also going to go with it. So I would definitely recommend you grab this equipment. If you want to buy all 4 pieces of equipment, it's going to cost you 1,064 coins. If you're running that using the 6 energy cost, it's going to take you about 89 runs. If you're using the 18 energy, it's going to cost you about 30 runs. If you have the paid subscription, it's going to take you about 23 runs. If you're using nothing but free energy, it'll take you about 4 days of free energy in order to buy each piece of equipment. So for all 4 pieces of equipment, it'll take you 4 days of free energy. Number 2, I definitely recommend that you try to pick up at least one of the rank up materials. And so the rank up materials, if you scroll over, you're gonna have these. You have a green one here, you have a blue, and then you have a purple. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be grabbing the purple. And so this is gonna help me make a 4-star, pretty much, is what it's gonna do. It's gonna give me all the necessary tokens in order to level up my character to 4 stars. If you're just starting off the game, I would definitely recommend that you try to pick up at least the green and the blue. If you already started, maybe you're already level 40, I would definitely recommend that you pick up the purple. However, I just want to throw these numbers out there so that you know more or less on what you need to get. For the purple, if you wanted to buy both, it's going to cost you 624 coins. So if you run the dungeons at 6 energy, and again, this is 1-5, 1-6, at 6 energy, that's going to cost you 52 runs. If you run it at 18 energy, it's going to take you to 18 runs. If you run it at 24 energy, it's about 13 runs. For just the purple, which I'm going to be looking to get, it's going to be about 2 to 3 days of free energy. So if I only used my refresh energy, it would cost me about 2 to 3 days. If I'm looking to get these blue rank up materials, so for 3 stars, it's going to be a total of 832 coins. If I run the 6 energy stage, it's going to be 70 runs. 18 energy stage, it'll be 23 runs. For the 2-star box, it's going to be about 260 coins. If I run the 6-star energy, it's going to be 22 runs. 18 energy, it's going to be 7 runs. Now again, these are up to you, so whatever is going to help you progress through the game faster, whatever your goal is in the game, that's what you should be aiming for. These are my priorities, okay? Number 3. So number 3 is going to be these rare crystals. All right, and these crystals you need in order to upgrade the stats of your S equipment. So if you aren't there yet, but let's say you've already been farming the event and you have extra autumn coins, I would definitely recommend that you go for these rare crystals. If you do end up buying all of the rare crystals that are here, there's a total of 4, it's going to cost you a total of 272 coins. So if you run the 6 energy stage, that's 23 runs. The 18 energy stage, that's 8 runs. So it's pretty cheap, okay, compared to everything else. Now, everything after this, I would definitely recommend that you still try to aim for. However, don't feel obligated to get it. Again, depending on where your priorities are, definitely recommend that you go for the character fragments. If you wanted to buy all of the character fragments, it cost you 1,080 coins. So if you did the 6 energy, it would go to 90 runs. Or if you did the 18 energy, it would be about 30 runs. Next up, it's going to be the crane tickets. Now, these are by far the most expensive item in the exchange shop. So if you wanted to buy all 60 of those crane tickets, it's going to cost you a whopping 5,100 coins. So if you were to run 1-5 on 6 energy, it's going to be about 425 runs. If you were to run the 18 energy, it's going to be 142 runs. So this is where you kind of look at where you're at and you try to see, all right, what's going to be best for your game and best for you. Like I mentioned before, if you liked any of those A rank characters and you say, you know what, play, I want a Wilhelmia. All right, I gotta get her. She has to be in my box. She's gonna be part of my core team. Then go for it. But keep in mind, if you are free to play like me, you won't be able to get every single thing out of the shop. So again, prioritize. The last thing that I want to mention that is completely optional is going to be the limited background. The limited background is going to cost you 2,888 autumn coins. On a 6 energy stage, that's going to be 240 runs, 18 energy, 80 runs, 24 energy, that's going to be a total of 60 runs. And if you're thinking, well, play, how do I get 24 energy? 24 energy unlocks when you do the paid subscription. So once you set up your paying account and you set up your subscription within the game, I think they charge you like $1.99 or $2, $2.99, something like that. And once you pay, you get that additional unlock. So if you go to a dungeon or any stage and you select the energy, you see how it says 24? You can actually unlock that when you do a paid subscription. And the last thing that I would definitely put at the end of my list are going to be the character hues. All right, I would definitely recommend that you avoid these. The character hues, all of these, you can actually pull from the regular gacha, so I wouldn't even put these on the list. The very, very last thing that I would highly encourage you to avoid is going to be the coins and the character XP, potions, food, everything that's here. I would definitely recommend that you avoid it. Okay, that you can just farm through regular story events. Additionally, make sure that you also avoid the purple equipment that's here. Again, this purple equipment is far too easy to get, and you can get this in the regular equipment dungeon. Keep in mind, you should definitely think about what's going to be best for your account. If you're free to play like me, you might not be able to get everything within the event time frame, so it's important to take a look at your account and see what would help your gameplay and progression. I should be able to get at least the first and second thing done. That's my goal. That's going to help me progress to where I want to be, and that's going to be the S rank equipment and the purple rank up materials. I'm also going to try to get some of those limited crane pull tickets, so that way I get a chance at grabbing an S-rated hero. Now the chance on those are very, very slim. However, I would still definitely recommend that you try to pick one up. So here's the rewards for the crane ticket. As you can see, the rates are pretty low. However, I would still definitely recommend that you pull on these. Even if you go straight for the 91 and you get that A rank, go ahead and do that. But play, what if I don't care about S rank equipment? I only care about my waifus and my husbandos. Then that's great. Go for the crane tickets, man. Do it. Get your 91 pulls, go straight for that, and grab the character that you want. Want to level up your core team even faster? Then go for the exclusive equipment. The choice is yours. Alright guys, before we end the video, we're going to do a quick gacha pull from the vending machine. So hopefully we can pull something good. All I'm hoping for is an A rank hero. Definitely would love an S rank hero. Haven't been able to pull anything great lately, so got another dupe. That's too bad. Now let's do a crane pull. Maybe we can get an S rank hero from that. So here we go. So here's an example of the crane game. Tap where you want it to drop, and it should pull an S rank hero right here. Nope, just kidding. We got some fragments for Asuna. So before we end the video, I want to just give a shout out to ST Mac from the Crossing Void Reddit community for providing the stats and charts about the event. The link to their post can be found in the description below. So like always, remember to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed and want to see more. Have an amazing, great day.